Welcome everyone to the annual training for administering the 2023 Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program. My name is Rebecca Davidson and my contact information is on the screen. We'll be reviewing these topics today, an update on program materials, a little bit of background about the program, how to administer the coupon program, how to administer the Homebound program. We will talk about civil rights compliance, share information on new initiatives and updates, and then time for questions afterwards. So we've maintained a lot of the administrative flexibilities that were in place for implementing the 2022 Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program and in years prior to that. And you have options to distribute coupons, but remember that those options must be first come, first served, and you must have a good outreach plan to make sure that things are fair and equitable. So you have the ability to mail coupons and nutrition education materials directly to participants, but please note that USDA guidance specifies that administrative funds cannot be used to charge the cost for mailing coupons. Additionally, we have other guidelines that apply, including the first come, first served stipulation that I mentioned, and you're responsible for ensuring that all eligible participants in the service area are notified in advance of the availability of coupons and of the eligibility requirements. When there are inadequate coupons for all eligible clients, or when the need exceeds the amount of coupons that you have, the agency must provide a fair and equitable procedure for distributing coupons. That's why we also ask that you maintain a wait list. So you must distribute coupons to any eligible applicant requesting them, regardless of their participation in agency programming. All applicants must sign a self-declaration that they meet the age, income requirements, and residency in the local agency service area, and maintain a log documenting the coupon recipient and the associated coupon booklet serial numbers. You can accept texts and emails as far as signatures. There's some flexibility there, but those must be kept in accordance with program requirements as far as tracking, and be made available during monitoring. Feel free to reach out if you have questions about that or want to brainstorm different flexibilities. In addition, remember that a senior can designate a proxy or an authorized representative to apply for certification, receive coupons or other benefits, and also to use the coupons. And there's a proxy form that we'll be talking about that must be signed and maintained. One individual can serve as a proxy for multiple participants. Okay. So as far as location information, where people can use their coupons, we encourage you to visit the Mass-Grown map, but also we will be printing again that regional list that we've been doing the past few years with the markets and farm stands that you can provide to all of your participants. And we're making sure that we're ordering enough copies for everyone to be able to distribute those to the folks that you serve. Please don't hesitate to let us know if you have any questions about locations that are on the map. We do also encourage that participants call ahead, especially if it's a farm stand and it's their first time going there. That's always a good practice, and just please let them know that they can reach out to me should they have any questions. Just want to note, many people still are not aware of the Healthy Incentives Program, which is an automatic rebate on fresh fruits and vegetable purchases at participating markets and farm stands. It's a great program, and DTA Finder is the new portal for helping SNAP recipients find HIP authorized markets and farm stands. As far as program materials, contracts will be emailed out within the next few weeks. They must be signed by both parties before distribution can begin. If you need a paper contract, just please let us know, but we do prefer the electronic copies. Coupons will arrive late June and flyers should arrive at around the same time. I've been actively working with the printer, and we have the proofs all set up. So the next phase is to just get those coupons printed, and we're really trying to get them as early as possible this year. We are translating the flyer this year. I just sent out that email to everyone, Spanish, Chinese, Portuguese, and Russian. And once you receive your coupons and flyers, let me know if there's any discrepancies or if anything unexpected with the amounts. Especially with the coupons, I'd like you, if you can, to make sure that you count those and make sure they're all accounted for when you get your shipment, just so in case there's any issues, we can address those right away. So along with this training, you'll receive an electronic copy of all the documents that you'll need to administer the program. I'm hoping to get those out very, very soon. And then you can use a recording of this training, of course, with your coupon distribution staff to satisfy the civil rights training requirement with this program. So by way of background, the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program is funded by USDA through the Farm Bill. This program began in Massachusetts in 1987 with a goal of providing low-income seniors with access to fresh fruits, vegetables, and honey, and now as a federal program. And we coordinate this program in cooperation with the Executive Office of Elder Affairs. And new this year, eligible seniors will receive a $50 booklet of coupons that can be used for locally grown fresh fruits, vegetables, cut herbs, and honey. We received a USDA grant to double the benefit, and we're really excited to be implementing that grant over the next 2 years. So the mission of the program is twofold: to provide, the program provides low-income participants with access to fresh, nutritious fruits and vegetables, and also supports Massachusetts farms and farmers markets. These coupons can only be used at local farms, and so this really provides a great benefit to the farmers in our state. So please refer to the guidelines for Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Programs for a detailed outline of the policies and procedures for administering the coupon program. These guidelines will be sent as a part of the contract package and are included in any email that we send with the reporting. Each agency must assign a coupon coordinator who's responsible for ensuring that the guidelines are followed in regards to handling, distributing the coupons, record keeping, and general coordination of the program. Coupon distributors are overseen by a coupon coordinator and conduct the actual distribution of coupons, and then their responsibilities are outlined further in the guidelines. As far as eligibility, coupon recipients must be 60 years of age or older, or disabled and living in senior housing where congregate meals are served. If you have any questions about that stipulation, please let me know. And also have a household income at or below 185% of the federal poverty line. Before receiving coupons, applicants must sign a self-declaration. That is the yellow slip that's attached to the front of the coupon booklet. This is translated into Spanish, and the Spanish version will be included in your contract materials. Other agencies may request proof of residency and the service area of the program. That is up to you. But if you do require proof of residency, this needs to apply to all potential participants in your catchment area. Coupons must be issued first come, first serve, and agencies are responsible for conducting outreach. Any outreach materials must contain the non-discrimination statement, and we'll cover that in a little bit. So this is what the coupons will look like this year. In order to meet that $50 benefit, we have just doubled the denomination of each coupon. So in past years, each coupon was valued at $2.50, and now they are valued at $5 each. They still expire on October 31st. There's no change for coupon purchases. With the increased cost of production our farmers are facing, We're really hoping that this doesn't create any issues with this larger denomination, and we haven't seen any concerns raised thus far. But please keep in touch if this becomes an issue. Each applicant must receive a single complete booklet. Please do not split booklets, and no applicant is eligible to receive more than one booklet. We do distribute by individual and not by household, so 2 people living in the same household would both be eligible to receive a booklet and so on. Okay. The proxy form. So this is what we discussed earlier. Seniors may designate a proxy, and this form needs to be signed as well. We ask that you keep those self-declarations, the yellow cover sheet, for 3 years. Please note that there is private information on those cover sheets, so we ask that you keep those in a secure location. And coupons can be distributed once the contract is signed by both parties and only until September 30th. That's the last date by which you can distribute coupons. And then if an applicant is found to be ineligible for the program, they must be provided with a notice of ineligibility. And you see an image here on the screen of that. Again, we ask that you please maintain a wait list in case additional funding becomes available. So this year we've decided to print the flyer again, but it will be 4 pages. And it has nutrition ed information in there. It also contains instructions on how to redeem coupons. And then this year we are spotlighting zucchini. The flyer will be available in English, Spanish, Chinese, Russian, and Portuguese. We're also going to be mailing that list of markets as we mentioned. This is what the magazine will look like. I just had room for 3 of the pages on this slide. A lot of the information is the same as in past years, but we just added a little bit more this year, considering that the booklet denomination is changing. There's a little more information on that. Okay, so as far as undistributed coupons, for distribution sites, if you have coupons left over, please mail them back to your distributing agency as soon as possible. And for the distributing agencies, please then void them and send them to MDAR along with your tally sheet. Please note that we've moved. Our new address is 100 Cambridge Street, 9th floor in Boston. We will be updating our address on any materials that you receive about the program. Keep an account of all itemized administrative costs. Agencies receive 50 cents per senior to administer the coupon program. All records must be kept for 3 years, and please submit all invoices, your tally sheet, and your voided coupons by November 15th. Please note that while distribution sites do need to send their yellow slips to the distributing agencies, you keep those secure at your site for 3 years. You do not need to mail those to MDAR. Okay, so as we said, please keep coupons in a secure location at all times. These are, essentially cash. So, once you receive the coupons, you should verify the shipment and let me know if there are any discrepancies. Once all the coupons have been distributed, agencies should complete a manual count of the coupon booklet receipts. We are required to conduct monitoring visits at once every 2 years, so you'll be notified shortly if your agency is due to be reviewed, and we'll schedule that time to go over things with you. Please refer to the Homebound guidelines for a more detailed outline of all the policies and procedures for administering the Homebound program. Each agency will assign a program coordinator who has the overall responsibility for the program, including arranging for the purchase and delivery of produce to Homebound participants. Similar to the coupon program, the agency must have a fair and equitable way of selecting homebound recipients. All participants will receive $50 in produce this year as well. Similar to the coupon program, use the notice of ineligibility if a program recipient is found to be ineligible. I know it's more rare for the homebound program, but just make a note of that. Maintain a wait list in case additional funding becomes available as well through this program. Again, a rare occurrence, but just good to have that wait list in case. So agencies should keep a list of participants. This information should be stored in a secure location to ensure confidentiality. We've printed enough of the flyers so that every homebound participant can also receive one of those nutrition education pieces. And agencies can purchase produce from any certified FMNP farmer. So if you're looking to work with a new farmer this year or work with multiple farmers and you are wondering who you can work with, let me know and I can send you a list of all of those farmers in the program. The farmer agency agreement is the contract that the farmer needs to complete, outlining the cost of the produce. Submit one copy to us, give one to the farmer, and keep the other copy for your records. This can be an electronic copy too. We can only reimburse for food costs as outlined on that farmer agency agreement. And please keep an account of all itemized administrative costs. Agencies receive $1 per elder to administer the homebound program. Please note too that we can only reimburse for food costs. So just make sure that that is built into your arrangement with your farmer. Okay, so please refer to our civil rights manual for a detailed outline of all the policies and procedures that I'll go through. An assurance statement is contained in each contract, and by signing that statement, the agency agrees to follow civil rights rules and requirements. And the training that I'm conducting today covers all the necessary topics that are required as part of that annual training. All information, materials, and or resources that are provided to applicants or participants must contain the non-discrimination statement. For example, make sure that your web page or articles mentioning the program contain the non-discrimination statement. Also, please note that this statement has changed, so all materials should include the new non-discrimination statement. There will be new and Justice for All posters that are going to be printed. Once those are available and mailed to you, please ensure that they're posted at any coupon distribution sites. So this is the new non-discrimination statement, and I will also be including it in materials that we mail out to you. Please note that the new non-discrimination statement updated language on protected classes to include gender identity and sexual orientation. It also contains information about program availability, participant rights and responsibilities, the policy of non-discrimination, and the procedure for filing a complaint. So coupon cover sheets, homebound receipt of produce, both contain racial and ethnic data along with other program materials. So those records must be maintained for 3 years and be accessible if requested, but also must be kept in a secure location to ensure confidentiality. USDA mandates that our programs collect racial and ethnic data as a means of determining how effectively our programs are reaching potential eligible persons and beneficiaries, and identifying areas where additional outreach is needed. Staff must first ask applicants, participants to self-identify their racial group and ethnicity, and if applicants or participants are uncertain, staff may then use a visual assessment to determine an applicant or participant's racial or ethnic category. Make sure the participant understands that the collection of this information is strictly for statistical reporting requirements and has no effect on the determination of their eligibility to participate in the program. Please use the referral form and the civil rights tracking form should this come up. The following information that you see on the slide is what must be included in any referring of a civil rights complaint. And you must send this information within 5 business days of receiving the complaint. Elder nutrition programs must take reasonable steps to ensure meaningful access to programs and activities by persons who identify as having limited English proficiency. We've translated some materials explaining how to use the coupons. Let us know if additional translations are needed. I know that some of you have sent those along. But if something comes up, we want to make sure that those accommodations are in place and we can support if there aren't the resources available at your agency. Verification of citizenship or immigration status should never give rise to discrimination. And we must ensure physical accessibility for all buildings and facilities. We ask that you treat everyone with dignity and respect. And if there are complaints not related to civil rights, that you work to resolve them. And if they are related to civil rights, please refer the individual to the non-discrimination statement and follow the referral policy. At biennial monitoring visits, we review compliance with these civil rights requirements and regulations. And if an issue is identified, it will need to be addressed and we'll work with you to ensure compliance at each site. So at this time, Adrienne, if you could please stop the recording, that would be great.